Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You're listening to the What It Do podcast.
That's funny.
That's funny. Anyways, guys, welcome back to another episode of the What It Do podcast. In the studio this week, we got Miss LEILANI. God, I'm so horrible. LEILANI Shiu.
LEILANI Shiu.
Thank you for coming.
Welcome.
You know, yeah, we were talking a lot before the podcast about your trip to Dubai and
hanging out
and breaking fridges.
That's what we usually do. Though. We usually like to talk and like everybody gets to. It's like a breaking the ice type of deal.
It makes it so much easier because I don't like having my guests nervous.
Oh yeah.
You know, so that's why we talked a little bit, break the ice, get to know each other a little bit.
Thank you for coming though. We really appreciate it.
Oh, I'm excited. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, you have the toy store here in town? Is that you?
Yeah. Oh, so well, actually, my managers, not just me.
Okay.
He has 3 stores in California, and so I do a lot of Comic-Cons because of who I am. So we've been doing a lot in Texas, and he could see that San Angelo needed a toy store. He's been to a couple of the stores you guys have, but nothing like his. And so now everybody's loving it. Thank you to
I hear a lot of
San
good things.
Angelo. Yes.
Yeah.
They love it. Because there's action figures, stuff that, you know, in the past, like He-Man, G.I. Joe, what everybody
nostalgic stuff.
Nostalgic stuff people grew up with. So we get a lot of people from the military, but then we also get, it's for everybody. So like younger kids, you know, they want the Labubu's or, you know, Funko Pops and then there's people who still read comic books. So they come in and.
We met a lot of those.
That would be me.
Yes.
That would be me. Yes.
So we get everybody. Like today, we're still getting new customers in, and which has been awesome. And we're very happy that they come in and they're like, "Oh wow, you guys got comics!" And they come all the time, or you know, whatever we have. They're really excited, and I'm glad because I grew up in a small town. I grew up in Santa Paula, California, and you know where they film a lot in Santa Paula and Fillmore. The Mayans were filmed there and everything. Okay. So in my town, it was Hispanic. I was like, there was only 3 Asians in the family. But that's where I grew up. And so this reminds me of it. Where there's not many Asians here either. So it's great because I feel family because we're all equal. But it's more of that. So I feel like a small town like Santa Paula, where I grew up.
I bet you wish the temperature was like California.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here during the summer it gets hot.
Dry heat.
Hot and humid.
Yeah. Oh, well, lately it's been very humid.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So what's the name of the store?
It's Downtown Toys San Angelo. His other stores is Downtown Toys and Comics in Bakersfield and also in Delano, which is a small town like this. And so now we have this one. So we didn't know what we were going to name it. And I was like, why don't you keep it the same, even though we're not in downtown, we're near downtown. Yeah. But everybody loves it. So.
Yeah. No, it's all right. I've been there once. I want to go back because there is so much.
Yes.
And I know
there's so much to look at.
Yes, there is so much. It's like I made one round and I was like, wow, I need more time, you know.
Yeah.
I was there with my wife, and she was kind of in a hurry. And I'm like,
I need more time. I was like, I need to come here without you.
Yes,
That's funny.
Thank you. A lot of people come, and a lot of people have man caves, and you know, and just you know, there's a collectibles. You know, like some people just collect G.I. Joe. Some people collect Hot Wheels or comic books so we have everything for everybody. Funko Pops. A lot of people like anime too. You know, the younger generation like anime, so they come in for that. And then of course Star Wars, and I'm from Star Wars, so then they get excited to meet me. It's like, oh my God, you're here. You're actually, yes, I'm helping out. I'm here. And they get excited to meet me. And we, you know, a lot of people come and visit because of the military base is huge here. So they come and visit their family, and then they come in and they're like, oh my God, we're from Missouri or we're from Florida. And they get excited to meet me.
Yeah.
They said their family told them that I was here.
Yeah.
So they get excited.
Star Wars, it's the great
Yes.
It brings everybody together.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yes. And that's why I'm here today.
Yeah, that's
That
cool.
that time that I went, it was funny because you were actually there, and I was like, but you were busy. I think you had a customer or something. I was like, you know what? I'll make my way around, and by the time I get around, and I'll talk to you. Because
Yes.
I think Tiffany had already talked to you
Yes,
already.
yes, of course.
So I was just kind of checking stuff out, and I was like, "Oh man, this is cool. This is cool." By the time I actually made it around, you actually had left, and I was like, "Oh man, there went my opportunity to introduce myself." But
Yeah, you should have waited in line.
I know.
But now we can see each other. all the time,
Exactly,
so
exactly.
it's okay.
No, that's great, man. I gotta ask you because it's kind of. I think it's so cool because
Yes.
the whole Hollywood thing.
Yes.
You know, I was like, man, so what got you? I mean, when did you get into acting?
Okay, so when I was younger, because I am a little person, so the most famous little person is Billy Barty. So he's the one that broke ground for the little people. And so I've known him since I was a kid. Actually, when I was born, when I was born, both sides of the family, they're average height. So when my mom had me, my mom and dad had me, they told my parents, "Oh, she's normal, just let you know," because at first they were like, "We just want to let you know about your baby," and then they said, "No, she's normal, everything's good, but we want to let you know she's going to be a little person." And are like, and they had literature and everything, the doctors, and said, once you get back to California, because I was born in Canada, reach out to Billy Barty. He has a foundation. If you have any questions, medical, education, whatever, you contact them. There's a big organization to help you out. And then, so my mom did. She reached out to them, and he actually responded. So we'd known him since I was a kid.
Oh, that's
and,
cool.
But he's famous for Under the Rainbow. What is it? HR Puff and Stuff, like all the big shows.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can think
wow.
of. He was what's the one with the wizard? He's known for the one with he's the wizard in I can't think of it now. But anyways, he's famous. He's really famous. So
Is this one with Val Kilmer?
yeah.
Oh, Willow.
Yeah, Willow.
Willow.
Willow. So he's famous for that, and then so he did. Well, now you call them more like mini series, like for like websites and
Web series?
web series. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But he did little shorts, and so he would have me do for the Asian girl, dress up like a little Chinese in the Chinese costume and everything, do little shorts with him. So that's how I got into acting because of
Oh,
him.
wow, that's
Okay.
cool.
So he kind of broke the ground for me.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
you. Yeah, lead the
No,
path.
That's
So
awesome, yeah.
I went to school, everything, but nothing really came, like I did that for him, but I was going to school, I was a kid. And as I got older, I took acting classes, I took commercial classes, and then so I belong to Central Casting, and there's a specialty group for little people. And so we get called when they need little people, like massive little people, or just we do stand in for kids. So kids, when they act, they only can act for so long. They're on a time crunch because of school. They have their school tutors, or they have to learn lines, and they only can work so many hours. So they use little people as the second team. As long as you're their height, everything, they pick you. And you come in and do all those parts when they're doing camera shots and different things, or practicing lines with the big actors. So we come in and do that. And then when they come in, when they're ready to shoot for that 1-2 minutes, they come in, and then we tell them where they stand and everything, and they continue. And once they're done, then they take them off set again, and then we come back in.
Oh, wow. So it's a whole
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's mind blowing.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So kids can act. You guys can, yes, you can act, but you only can act for so long. Like I did.
Is it because of like labor laws or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they do have
That
labor
makes sense.
laws. So, I was doing for Mayans. I did a lot for Mayans.
That's cool. I
And
like that show.
for the kids. And so I ended up being like, they were shooting long hours at night. So they have to, they're, what do you call it? They're like Wizard of Oz when they gets cut off at a certain time. They, they can't act no more. So they
Like
get to
a
go
curfew?
home. Yeah, like a curfew. So
Yeah.
when they get when they have to come off. So then they continue using me so they can do the night shoots and everything.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so that was fun.
Wow. No, it's a whole thing.
That's a
right?
whole, yeah.
That is, I did not know
Yes.
that. Then again, I should know that because I'm like, there's child labor laws.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't have them working.
Part of the movie magic.
I know. That's.
So much goes on behind the scenes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So much.
Because I always like, man, I always wondered that. I was like, man, how does somebody get into that? You know. But I guess you have to.
Yes.
Do you have to live in California? I guess it's easier, right?
That's
I
an
guess it
easier
is
start.
easier,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is easier in California and New York, but now everything because of California, everything is moving this way, moving to Texas. That's why
Austin is
kind
real
of
big.
as a way I'm moving out this way is because I can shoot in New Mexico, Austin.
I was gonna say
Everywhere.
Austin must be a spot. Yeah.
Yep. And so now, when I get called, I can travel. I don't have to be in a certain spot.
Oh, I got you. So, what do you think about this company? I guess Matthew McConaughey and all them have this production company they want to start up in Fort Worth.
Oh,
That would be
really?
awesome.
That would
Yeah,
be cool.
so basically to bring Hollywood out to Texas.
Because our California taxes are so high, even for not saying anything bad about California because they're trying to bring things back, but even the billionaires they charge a mansion tax and different things.
Oh, whoa!
So a lot of them are moving this way, as you can see. Like what's his name? A lot of the big actors like Brad Pitt, all those, they're moving out this way.
Getting
And,
way out.
you know, and then a lot of things were filmed because of Tyler Perry in Atlanta, Georgia. So
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
so a lot of stuff is moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
in
Georgia
other
productions. Yep.
other states.
Yeah.
Oh, wow!
So it's not being just concentrated in Hollywood, California anymore.
Yeah,
I
they're
heard there's
branching
a
out.
Universal Studios going to be built outside of Dallas too.
Yes,
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. So then, of course, production will be there too.
Mm-hmm.
I get a
They
chance.
want
To,
to film.
I might have a chance to be an
You
actor.
might, you
There
might
you
make it.
go.
Trying to get you into voice acting.
Hey, you should.
Yes.
Yeah. The voice.
in a world.
Voice acting start because Crunchyroll and everything.
Oh,
is
yeah.
here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
anime is
You've
actually
done
here.
some voice
Voiceovers?
acting.
I did. So I have something coming up. Actually, we just found out Nintendo did a step. So I'm going to be. So think of Felix the cat, but a female version. I'm the lead of a game called Catatonic. It's out of Bahrain, the people that created the
yeah.
game. And I'm going to be the female version of like Felix, but my name will be Katrina the cat. And cats have 9 lives. So I'm going to go on 9 adventures.
Oh,
okay.
that's
So
cool.
that's going to be fun. And Nintendo just picked it up. So
Whoa.
I will be on Nintendo. I'm so excited
Nice.
about that.
The Nintendo money.
Congrats on
Because
that.
at first it was going to
Yeah.
be a Steam game, and which
Yeah.
they have previews of Steam right now. But then we got picked up by Nintendo, so I'm excited. And that just happened this week. So I'm
No
excited about
kidding.
that.
Congrats.
You know,
Unbelievable.
that's really cool, the whole deal with Steam, like the
Uh-huh.
Steam decks, because a lot of like indie games start out on Steam and then they
Yes.
get seen by like Nintendo or like
Yes.
Rockstar Games or one of these big productions, and then they'll pick it up and it's
Yes.
like, man,
Okay, I'm gonna have to speak to my ignorance here, but what is a Steam?
Steam.
I'm surprised you don't know what a Steam is.
Yeah, no, don't be surprised.
Well, I'm sure there's other people that are listening, tuning in right now, don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's the
So
thing.
there's this thing called the Steam Deck. I know I know it started as something else before that. You used to be able to buy a card and you can play like online Steam games,
Yep.
right? But now they have this thing. It's called a Steam Deck, and it's basically like it's like I don't even know how to explain
Not
this
a
thing.
PC gaming.
It's a
really
It's a handheld gaming platform that blows away the Nintendo Switch.
How have I
The
not heard
Nintendo
about
Switch
this?
is great, but
Yeah.
this thing is like on steroids. Like it's amazing. The games, you're just like playing a PlayStation in your hand like this, you know.
Okay.
But it's called a Steam Deck, and of course they have all their exclusive games. But most of them are indies. A lot of them are indies, but
He's like,
they're
I'm about to
so
look it
good.
I gotta Google
Yes.
this man, because
so
this is
good.
mind blowing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on a second. I know about a lot of stuff. How
Just-
do I not
just
know
look
what
up-
a-
I'm very
Look up
surprised,
Steam
given
Deck.
you have boys and stuff.
I know. I'm surprised they haven't asked you for a
they,
Steam Deck.
they don't come out of their room.
Well, the kids nowadays, well, because they're a lot smarter than we are,
Oh yeah.
they ask for Steam cards.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it looks like a little wrench. If you went
Yeah.
to Target, Walmart, whatever, you buy the card.
And then also
so-
through PC gaming
Yep.
too. Yep.
And so that's like the new PC type of gaming.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why Steam is big, because if they don't do Nintendo and everything, like even our age group, it's more for the IT smart kids.
Yeah, the PC gamers. And
Yes.
stuff.
So they're on that.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
your
That's why I was
Warcraft people
surprised.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my kids, they're PCs. You know,
I have a terrible story about those type of so it's not terrible like
It's not
bad
terrible,
it's
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 not
bad
us.
for the person though that loaned me the game. So there was this game, like this is like in the 2004 2002 somewhere around there. There was this real popular game. It was like this platform game, kind of like Warcraft, right? It was like a world building game, you know, and people earn these different I don't even know what you call them, points, and you can buy like stuff within the game, or you could actually sell these things. Well, this guy had like $20,000 worth of points because you could sell them to other players. They were actually worth money.
Oh my God, you got rid of his money. Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Not all of it. So I was like, I had heard of this game. It was like an underground type game. And I was asking this guy about it. He was like, well, I've actually got a disc you can take home with you and download the game. He was like, you can play it for a little bit and then see if you like it and then order it. Because it was like one of these things you had to know somebody, you know, you couldn't just get it. So I was like, all right, cool. He said, but it's going to ask you something when you first log in. Just skip past that. And I was like, okay, cool. I didn't skip past that. I hit accept, and he lost, I think, like $6,000 or $7,000 worth of stuff. But I don't know how he lost it because I didn't do nothing with it. I just hit accept and I played the game. And then when I gave it back to him, he never talked to me again. But that's what, finding out from somebody else.
Yeah.
That's what had happened. And I was like, whoops, I'm sorry.
Oh man, I wouldn't have talked to you either. This podcast is over.
That's it.
You know,
Don't lend him anything. He'll sell it all.
I know. I can't even remember what the name of that game was now. It was like one of these world building games. So I was like, I did feel bad. I was like, man, I was just trying to check this game out.
Was
and
that Minecraft?
No. No. Oh, what was this game called? What was it?
I'm trying to think of what games are like that.
Like a world building game? Sims? I don't know.
It was, so this is around the time of The Sims, but it was like a
tycoon.
better one than
something,
that. You know, this
Oh,
is like
wow.
it was way better than that. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It's gonna come to me tonight.
tell
I'm gonna be
you.
like, oh, that's what it was.
Gonna wake up from a bad dream.
When it doesn't matter anymore.
It was this.
Yeah.
That's mine.
I'm gonna text everybody. It was this, guys. It'd be
So
like
put in the
3
comments
a.m.
of the video.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, it was this game.
I think we should reach out to this guy.
Oh,
Have him on the
I know,
podcast.
right?
He'll probably
Tell
blow
us how you really feel.
He'll probably blow us off. I'm sure.
Yeah. He's like, I can't believe you. I can't talk to that man.
Oh, I did feel bad. I won't lie. I did feel bad because I was like, what did I do?
At the time, he's probably like,
did
it's
I
like
do?
losing Bitcoin today.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was
I don't even know. I'm not familiar with this
Yeah,
stuff. And my
me
heart
either.
hurts. Oh, that's crazy.
yeah, it was a sad story. But man, it's like crazy because games can be like that. A
Yeah.
lot of games are like that. There's some is Minecraft like that? I've never played Minecraft, but is it like that?
Minecraft's up
Yeah, it's
to
like
that.
that's a world building.
But could you
type of
like
game.
some of the things that you earn or you work up to? They're actually worth money to other
Yes.
people that they can
Yeah.
buy it
Skins.
off of
Yeah,
you.
because
sure.
you could buy money because your kids will ask you to buy or any of those Steam games for Christmas. They want that, so they
Yes.
you
They can
get that
buy
way-
stuff.
Yeah, they can buy. So you buy them like $25 gift card for blah blah, and then they use that. For
Yeah.
their-
I wonder if they're transferable to other players though too. You
I
know?
think they are.
Because
think so,
that was a
too.
big deal with
Yeah.
this game is these things were transferable. Like within that
'Cause,
game, it's worth
yeah,
money.
I remember I got my son a Cash App card.
Oh,
right?
see?
And he's like, hey, I just made some money. And I'm like, you don't have a job? What do you mean you made some money?
A job.
You know? And he's like, yeah, I sold some stuff to some guy or whatever. I was like, wait a minute. Who's
Who are
that?
you talking
Yeah,
to?
who,
Yeah, yeah.
Selling.
To me, I'm thinking, I was like, call Chris Hansen. We need to get down to the bottom of this. Who are you selling your stuff to? You know? You know? So it blew my mind. He's like, no, I sold my skins, my Fortnite skins or whatever. That,
Oh yeah,
you know.
Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, my son's got a lot of those.
And I'm like, what? I didn't know you could sell this stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but he's like, oh, it's because the games he was playing, he had to do some kind of, he had to, I guess, get in a certain position because some of the games have like a tournament style, whatever, right? So you win some stuff.
Yep.
So he's sitting there like 3 days in, sitting there playing this game. And I'm like, son, can you come out of the room? God, there's an entire world out here that you're
Go
missing.
touch that grass.
He's like, oh, I'm in the middle of I don't know, whatever.
When
And
was
I'm
the
like,
last time you showered?
yeah, this room stinks. So boys, so they stink, and they don't shower. But yeah, and I was just like, I was mind blown. I was like, dang, okay, you can make money. I was like, well, keep at it then.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like,
I was like, it's better than what I'm doing. I'm sweating outside. At least you get to play in here. I was like, I'm gonna need the money for the internet though.
since
As
you're
long as it's
using
not
some,
attached to your credit
My
card.
card, yeah, no,
that's
you go do your own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess so. Everything moving down here. I think the coolest thing is like you were in the Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Yes.
what? You know, and then I heard you were coming on, and I was like,
and on
I
Obi-Wan
got all
Kenobi.
nervous. I'm like, yo, what am I supposed to do? I don't know how to.
So
It's an act.
the Obi-Wan Kenobi series came after Mandalorian, right?
After Book of Boba Fett, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Book of Boba Fett.
Wow. So I mean, I guess your manager gets you all these gigs.
Yeah, so I have my manager. Also, I have an agent.
Okay.
So I got called first to do Mandalorian season 1. There was a whole several of us little people first, and then so that's why you see a lot of Jawas at the beginning, and then they got to choose who they wanted for if they see how we act and etc. So I was lucky that they chose me to be the first one to be credited as Jawa.
Yeah.
Because there's a
yeah.
Jawa elder, there's different things, but I'm credited as Jawa. In Star Wars history, there'd never been, because they used regular sized kids back in the day. But when you meet them now, it's like, oh, you're a Jawa?
Yeah. Like I do that. You're like,
Well, like little kids will see
Yeah.
us,
Yeah,
and they'll
yeah.
be like, you a Jawa?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
And not saying anything bad, but then, they're like, but so I think that's probably why too. But they chose me to take the credit of Jawa. So, and then, so I'm the sandcrawler driver. I'm the one that when Goguru and then Mando's in there crunched in.
Yeah.
And then my daughter is also a little person, so she was in it too. I got her in it because I got called first. And then there was a group of us. And then usually when we get called, it's like one day and that's it, right? And they were so secretive. We didn't even know what we were on Star Wars, anything. And a lot of us know each other too. And we're all cloaked up. And remember, we weren't brown with yellow eyes.
Yeah.
We were gray with red eyes. So we didn't even know what we were. We were like, okay, this is Wizard of Oz food. But we were called Emeralds, but spelled like Emerald Degassi.
Okay.
With the I. So we're like, oh, this must be you. And we were like Googling Wizard of Oz, is there something coming out? And we didn't even know who we were. And so when we got there, we're all cloaked up in a tent. And with a lot of, like I said, a lot of us little people know each other. So Christy, who's from Little Woman, she was there, hey, Leilani, da-da-da. We're all talking to each other. And a lot of them are from, like, Return of the Jedi, different ones. And so we know each other. And we're all talking. We're like, what are we doing? And we're like, I don't know. And then we thought we were, like, going to do, like, a turtle scene or something, And they're like, okay. So then we get out there. They walk us through. Because we can't see through the mask or anything. So they walked us up, cloak up. When it was time to film, and I see these dirt, like area, and they have like I noticed like little like droid things, kind of like that, and then so they filmed a little, and then they said, okay, we're gonna give you guys a mask break. When they did, I actually got to see some of it, and I'm like, hey, is that like BB-8 but different color? And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, this is strange. And then before they said, okay, we'll bring the baby out. And I'm like, oh my God, a baby's on set. That's so cool. So they filmed some more. And then when they take it out, they said, okay, bring back the cradle. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, little baby. And then they wheeled it out, and I didn't have my mask because before they put the mask, they brought the cradle out. So that's when we got introduced to the child or the baby. So it was the baby at the time. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, is that Yoda but small in a baby form? And I was like, that's cool. It was in the cradle, And then I was like, are we on Star Wars? And they're all like, maybe. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool.
It is so crazy that you did that whole thing not even knowing that you were doing.
Because we signed a lot of NDAs.
Oh, I
We
imagine.
didn't know nothing. With Star Wars, they're very secretive. So
Yeah.
like Star Wars, Spider-Man.
The leaks,
the
stop.
leaks. And they don't let you know anything. And of course, we signed an NDA, and we don't want to. If we get anything leaks out, we're toast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We disappear fast. So we're like, oh my God, that's so cool. And I'm like, yeah. And then, so, we filmed and everything. And then like day two, I went back. And then they said, okay, it was a Friday. Okay, we're going to need you guys next week. Next week. Well, I kind of can't be here. I didn't know we were. I was like, don't fire me. I have a daughter that's little, same size as me, but she's a little shorter. She can wear my costume. Please don't fire me, so I can come back. And they're like, you have a daughter? And I'm and you work for who? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be with Janet Jackson. I have to go to New York. I have to take her to Sirius Radio and different things. And they're like, you work for Janet Jackson too? I'm like, yeah, I'm a record rep. I get records played on the radio. And they're like, oh my God, and you have a daughter. Okay, done deal. Well, she
That's cool.
we'll
That
call
is
her
cool.
in, and you will be back and tell us all about Janet when you get back. And I was like, oh my God,
Oh,
I'm
no
gonna get
kidding.
fired.
Dude, so-
Oh,
That's awesome, man.
crazy.
So, yes.
Tell us
That
about
worked
Janet
out.
Jackson.
I know. Now we're like,
That
oh,
That's
what?
crazy.
So I'm in the music business. I've been in it for 30 years.
Wow.
I
Okay.
get records played on the radio. I started at Island Records, Def Jam Records. I started when Montel Jordan came out. This is how we do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
So I
Yeah.
helped break Montel Jordan, Redman, Method Man. When Jay-Z was nobody, he was just a street rapper. Ludacris was on the radio in Atlanta with Lala, who's known for, Carmelo Anthony's wife, ex-wife. So yeah, I get records played on the radio. I work with DJs, and so this here is normal to me. I started in radio. I was on a morning show, and
That's awesome.
my
That is really
bosses
cool.
met me from Martha Reynolds. Met me one as a record rep. She met me when she was bringing an artist in, and she said, "You know what? You need to come work for me."
Yeah.
And so she took me into. She goes, "Okay, Monday's music day. I need you to meet me at my hotel. I'm gonna take you on, go visit radio." And I was like, "Okay." And then when I did, I went to Power 106, Kiss FM, and she goes, "You're going to be the star. I'm going to groom you. Come work for me." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, what does that all mean?
Yeah. Okay. So that's how I broke into the music business. She goes, "Because you're small, it's not, you're going to be somebody because of your height." She goes, "I want you to get to know everybody in this building. It doesn't matter, street teamer, whoever they are, because someday they're going to become big. Even the receptionist, you're going to hang out with all of them." And I'm like, okay. So I took Dub C to radio. I work with Drew Hill when
Okay.
they first started. Tell Me.
Okay.
Yep. So before Cisco became the thong song, and then I worked thong song. So yeah, that was me. I worked records. I got records.
Wow.
Like,
Very
I
cool.
worked with DJs. So I was on the radio, and then I was behind scenes bringing artists to radio for their interviews.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That's very cool.
Man, that's a life lived.
Seriously.
That's nuts.
You did a lot of
Yeah.
traveling for
I'm
sure.
over here trying to be a
Yes.
local podcaster, and I'm like, yeah, I got this, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm way out of my depth.
Before podcast started, yes.
Those are the original podcasts.
Yes, I
TV
worked-
radio
I-
shows.
Yes, I did record rep. I was the record rep bringing them to, actually before podcast was college radio.
Uh-huh.
So I worked, working with the college radio, and then it became a thing because of, and now we have all this technique.
Yeah.
Podcasts became,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
a thing. But before all that was college radio. So they had the reel to reel, the tapes,
Yeah.
things that were you had the reel, and then you take a caller, and then you had to cut the tape in between, and then you play back it.
Uh-huh.
So I did all that.
Oh wow,
That's a
man!
legit-
So it must be crazy how much it's changed.
Yes,
Now it's
It's
all
like-
on a
Yes.
laptop now.
Oh yeah, you do everything. yeah.
Everything, yeah.
Well,
I did all that.
When we had Simo on, Simo was like, sometimes he don't really even have to go up to the studio. He can just log in from his house and
Yep.
then
Yeah, he does everything remotely.
Yep. Yep.
It's wild.
And that's crazy. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
get everything on tape. Now everything fits on a little disc, a little.
Yep.
SD card.
SD card or something.
Yeah, because we had the little mini disc, all that back in the day. You know, we were excited with the mini disc, and the DJs were excited because then they didn't have to do DAT. It went from DAT to mini disc, and then now it's all digital. But yeah, we were excited about that. We're like, oh my god, a mini disc, and so it's less. It's the big
less
8-track tape.
Yeah,
and
that's a lot.
organize them, or the big reel. It went to mini disc, and then DAT and mini disc. And then from there, and then it all went digital. But yeah.
It's crazy. I was like, hey, just finish this up. I'm going to email it to you.
Yep.
And I'm like, man, I don't have to come pick it up no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Wow.
and then especially with COVID, like a lot of things changed, which actually hurt the industry because now a lot of stations, one person could do a whole bunch of stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of jobs got
Cut.
axed too.
Yeah.
But it made it easier for the big corporations. It was cheaper to have one DJ for a whole bunch. So like Big Boy, I worked with Big Boy, so Big Boy's all over for the hip hop stations. So morning show everywhere, and then for the morning show for Kiss FM, Ryan Seacrest, he's everywhere on the pop station.
That's right.
So yeah, Steve Harvey. Obviously, he's on the urban stations, the morning shows.
What do they call that when you're out? Is that syndication?
Yeah, syndication.
Syndication, yeah.
Syndication. So now, and which kind of like, it's good for radio, but it also kind of hurts local. So like,
Yes.
I grew up in a local town, so it kind of hurts here. Like, if, like, say, okay, like the flood that just happened. So if you don't have your local, morning show on,
You never hear about
and
it.
the flood just happened, you can't announce that.
Yeah.
Big Boy is in LA. He's not going to be able to announce that,
Right.
So that kind of hurts too.
Yeah.
It's good, but then you get LA radio, you get the LA big stars or the New York stars, but then it kind of hurts the localness,
Yeah.
Like, let's say, okay, like we were able to have, like in San Angelo, you had like a 3-day fireworks. Like, okay, because of the rain and everything, we had it, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. It's like, okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Get extra freedom.
Yeah. Like, okay. That was different, because I'm used to in LA, we only have it on the 4th. We have the street fair or whatever.
Yeah.
And then at night, and I was like, oh, they're having it on the 3rd? I was like,
Yeah,
oh, that's cool.
it's because they separate the fireworks. They got
Because the lake.
the lake.
The Pops concert.
the Pops concert downtown.
Yes.
And then the lake. So they want to make sure everybody makes it. Because I think who funds this
That's
one?
the
I think it's
the
the
Lake Association or
the
something.
Homeowners
like that.
Association.
Homeowners Association.
So they do that. And out here, I don't know where they get their donations from. I guess everybody just pitches in.
I don't know where they
I
get
think
that
it's
from.
Yeah, that's a good
by
question.
different sponsors
Well,
every year.
Yeah. But
This-
it's just different.
This year, though,
It got
you had to dodge fireworks.
Yes.
Were you there? Did you see
Oh, I
that?
saw that.
Oh my
Yes.
God. It was raining.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it's going to rain.
Yeah. Oh, it was bad,
Like,
man.
Yeah,
right
the
now,
fireworks were
right now.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah, because actually, one of the short ones, the one that came towards the crowd, I had
Yeah.
to get up, and I had to. I got in front of my son because one of the green flares or whatever was coming right towards him.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I grabbed him like that, and I pulled him off to the side. And he's like, "Did that get you?" He's like, "No, that didn't get me." I was like, "Yeah, it was bad."
Oh, so that was the one at the park, right? And
yeah,
the
it's
3rd.
down here. Yeah.
Okay, so because it was so crowded, right? And then everybody was telling me, okay, you need to meet me here by Fat Cats and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, there's no way we can get over there. So then we went around, and then we were on the other side. And then, but you can see anywhere, the parks or wherever. So
Yeah.
we parked there, but it's like, oh, it's going to rain.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
It did for a little bit, and then
they were
later.
like,
I did. They said, we're gonna fire them off.
Yeah.
Whether rain or
Rain or
snow,
shine,
rain
yeah.
or shine, we're gonna.
and it was like, the best ones were the latest ones. Because at the beginning, we were like, that's it?
Yeah. The big ones go off towards the end of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that had everybody running.
Yeah.
Was the orchestra
Yeah.
still playing during the whole
No,
thing? They
was-
stopped playing?
Well, they stopped playing when that first flare went underneath one of the buses.
Oh, okay.
You know, because
It was low, huh?
Yeah, you saw everybody run, and then they're kind of swatting shit, and I'm like, oh, they're putting it out. It went under the trailer or something. So by that time, I didn't hear no more music.
Yeah.
You know, so
it
I'm
was
like,
dead.
yeah. So they started shooting off more fireworks, and I'm like, all right. So everybody was just kind of at, unease, They're just like, oh, wait, everything, you saw everybody starting to calm down, right? And then I started seeing the fireworks. I'm like, wow, I'm not liking that, So I got up out of my chair and I picked up once because we put a tarp down, so we had somewhere to see. Earlier in the day, so we could save our spot. I went over there and picked up that edge, man. I'm like, I'm not like this doesn't seem normal. And then nope, it wasn't normal at all because they started coming towards us, and I just picked up the tarp so it wouldn't get none of us.
Wow.
I was like, oh my god.
I wonder what happened if like one of the tubes fell over and it just started launching that direction.
That's a good question, man. I want to say they got wet.
Yeah, because
Maybe,
okay,
yeah.
so where that stage was here, and the bridge, so we were way over here.
Okay.
I forgot what area, because the park's here, and then they have where you could drive, and then so we were in a parking lot, whatever. Because I mean, you could wherever it was so packed.
Yeah.
So we're over here, and we're like, why is it so low? That's the fireworks.
Yeah.
And it was like,
I know, I saw
and
somebody's
it stopped,
video.
right?
Yeah.
And we're like, okay. And then all of a sudden, then finally it got bigger, and then
Yeah.
all the
So, yeah, we were on that other side. We were like, why is it so low? We
Yeah.
were right there, and I'm like,
wow.
oh,
Yeah.
this is not right. Something's not right.
Yeah, because it was real low.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
like, is this the fireworks?
And then the
Where-
finale where everything went all over the river and there was stuff floating. There was on fire.
Somebody messed that
Oh,
up because
yeah.
it doesn't usually go like that.
No,
not at all.
Whoever was in charge lost their contract. They're not doing that.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah.
okay. So we thought because of that, okay, now you're going to have a day 4 and a day
Yeah.
the 5th. And I'm like, okay.
That's hilarious. Yeah, the one at the lake, they postponed it because of the floods.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically it would be on the 5th and the 4th.
But we bought fireworks.
Oh,
Everybody, a lot of people did.
what's funny is, especially in my neighborhood, like, there's a city ordinance. You're not supposed to pop fireworks in
Oh,
the city.
yeah, everywhere.
They don't care.
Yeah,
They don't care. Like,
It's true.
it's like all night long. I mean, it was just, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. They were still popping
Yeah,
fireworks.
because I kept hearing it. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
heck?
all hours of the night.
Oh, yeah.
All the dogs loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, the dogs. Oh,
I kept
poor
getting
dogs.
notifications to that next door app, people complaining, and I'm like, I'm over here enjoying it. I'm trying to fall asleep. I'm hearing the fireworks go off. Like, it puts me to sleep. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, oh my
that's
God.
cool.
Yeah.
I was like at home. I was like, oh, that's good.
What I want is that firework from California, the one that apparently it's illegal to get in all 50
Yes.
states.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
It shoots up in the air like it whistles and it
And
goes,
it goes,
yeah, it goes da, 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 as it shoots to the air, and then it's just a loud explosion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know where they sell them.
And
I
then it
want
goes-
some.
I
Yeah.
want
Yeah,
yeah.
Have you seen daytime fireworks?
What?
They have these fireworks that shoot up, and when they explode, they leave black trails. So you
Oh,
can
really?
see them in the daylight. Yeah,
I've never seen
Yeah.
that. Never heard of that.
they're daylight fireworks.
man, we need to find out where the people get these fireworks.
California, get them, and then come back over.
Yeah.
So hide them with some Labubu's and bring them over.
Yeah, just come over the Labubu's. It's okay.
The Lububu's.
I came with Pokemon cards. What do you think?
Yeah.
So the Lububu thing, that's new to me. Like, I've seen it here and there, but like, it just kind of came out of nowhere, and
It
everybody
made
wants
somebody
it.
a billionaire in a couple hours.
No kidding, man.
Everybody
yeah.
wants it,
Oh yeah, the kids are crazy over it.
and they're kind of pricey too, aren't
Oh
they?
yeah. Well, if you get the ones that are Pop Mart, you have to log in certain hours or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Yeah.
only through order, and then when it arrives, you can't buy the ones in the store.
Yep, and it's sold out, and
So they're super exclusive.
Yeah.
So that's why the kids get the knockoffs because they're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, because the parents are like, I'm not going online and pay, and then they're expensive. They're
'Cause
like
they're like-
100, 200.
Yeah,
400.
Are you
they're
serious?
They're very pricey. Yep.
What is going on,
It's just
man?
like, remember the Beanie Babies,
Yeah, yeah.
different
Babies
things,
or
like
any
whatever.
kind of
the-
collectible.
Yeah,
that-
so the kids want them and
Yeah.
they go crazy over. it.
I need to come up with the next big thing.
like
God
it's a
dang.
flex if you have like all these Labubu's on your keychains or something like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Man,
It just
that's
I'm
wild.
gonna make you a
Flashing your
Labubu
money.
shirt, a Labubu jacket, with just buttons down the middle, man.
Just buttons down. Just one big
Take 'em out.
Labubu.
No, it's just gonna have a bunch of Labubus
Oh,
Oh Lord.
put together.
that's a big expensive jacket. Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
dang.
Oh, remember those sweaters back in the day? There's a hoodie you can throw over, and it kind of had a face mask.
Oh yeah.
A Labubu sweater.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
There
Yeah.
you go. You just gave
there you
away.
go.
You always give all
Dang
the
it!
ideas.
I always give all the ideas
I
out.
know. Why'd you give
How
those?
far in are we? I'm gonna edit that part out.
Yes, 46 minutes in.
We're so bad about giving away ideas.
Oh,
we
see?
do it
It's
all
always
the
Oscar
time.
that gives it out.
I don't.
do
They're
it.
in there. They're hiding
guess.
in there.
Well, that's why we're not the billionaire trillionaire.
Yeah, right.
You made somebody
That's
else.
true. I just give it all my secrets out.
Well, I mean, the other thing though too is like, all right, well, now you've got to bring your idea to life. So then, what's your next step? You got to get a hold of a clothing designer, and then you got to find somewhere where they can sew. Like, what kind of materials did you want? Well, you got to find somebody that can sew that whole thing together. Like that's.
I need an agent. Is what I need.
Well, now you got the tariff, so
Oh,
kiss
There
that idea goodbye.
yeah.
Unless you're gonna pay like $600 for a.
Have you had
Yeah.
any
For the
have
prototype.
have you had any run-ins where some of the things that you like to buy are now 10% higher because
I
of the
don't
tariffs?
buy a lot of stuff.
I have.
You have?
Camera equipment has all gone up now.
Oh, okay.
Everything. And camera equipment's already expensive.
Oh,
Everything has gone up 10 to
Funko
20%.
Pops, things on Amazon have went up. A lot of stuff went up because you think about it, and it's like the people causing the tariffs. But why are you still shopping at Dollar Tree? Blah blah blah. It's like, where do you think Walmart gets their stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
know, like,
That's true.
That's
what
true.
are you doing to us? You know.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's true.
Yeah. My only solution to those people would be like, hey, the billionaire class, stop buying their stuff.
Oh
That's the
yeah,
best
yeah.
you can do.
You're just putting more
Yeah,
money in their
yeah.
pocket.
I get that stuff is cheap on Amazon, but you're just supporting the thing you don't like, you dislike. So I don't shop at Walmart.
Yep.
I'll say it. I mean,
Yep.
I do all my grocery shopping at
HEB.
HEB.
Yep. I love
HEB.
HEB.
Oh yeah.
Yes. But
no,
you know what
no
I'm
store does
saying.
more.
Like they shop at those spots, but then they have all the big complaints. You
Yep.
know, where you think like even HEB, where you think they get some of their stuff. Like hello,
Yeah.
Funko Pops, where you think they're made at?
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah,
half our clothes is made there.
that's
Yeah.
right.
You know, otherwise it'd be too expensive.
Oh,
They're
exactly. Like I went to go. I mean, I'm not knocking them or anything, but I went to go. I went through a little kick. You know, I'm like, I'm gonna buy just American-made stuff. You know, because there's people that here they need jobs.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I tried
true.
that one time.
And yeah.
You're like a
Oh, yeah,
So-
you tried it with tools, right?
Oh yeah. So I tried. There's this company called Origin, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy. I'm sorry, but I'm not paying $400 for a pair of boots.
exactly.
You know, and it's not even work boots. You know, it's
Oh,
just
wow.
your regular old, because like regular old boots. You know, just wearing boots or shoes. You know, that were fucking $250, and I'm like, I can't afford this. You know, I would love to support it, but I can't afford this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm over here complaining about high prices on Amazon. You know, it's just the money's not there.
I tried to do it with tools. I was like, I was buying new tools for work, and I was like, I'm gonna try to see how I can do this. I want to see. It was like a little experiment I wanted to do. If I can buy just American-made tools. It was so hard. Like everything is pretty much made overseas. It's like, and I was like, okay, well then what would be the next thing? Well, there's a lot of German tools and there's a lot of Japanese tools. Man, those are more expensive, like way more expensive. Like that Nipex company, those things are like for a pair of pliers is like $60 for a pair of pliers, and those aren't even like insulated like for an electrician. Then if you want them insulated, it's even more. It's like you're looking at $80-$90.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's crazy is I follow this guy on TikTok, right? And he does tool reviews, and he's like, you can buy this tool from Snap-on and it costs you $70, or made from the same factory, literally the same factory. There's these pliers from Harbor Freight.
Oh yeah,
You know, they're literally, he put them side by side. They're literally the same tool, except one has a stamp that says Snap-on. But if you go and you look where these tools are manufactured, both these pliers come from the same factory.
Yep.
It's just that it has that
That
stamp
little
on it.
stamp of approval.
I was gonna say stamp of approval.
I don't know. I mean, it's
Is that Icon? I think it's Icon
Yeah,
tools.
Icon.
Yeah.
And they're so
Those
cheap.
are good tools.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them.
People just like, oh, it's from Harbor Freight. Like,
Hey, I used to be one of those people until I grew up.
Yeah.
Be like, hey,
So you grew up until you had to pay for it.
yeah,
like, I'm gonna tear it up. I mean, it's a tool.
Yeah.
it's gonna get tore up. Most of my tools end up broken usually.
yeah. I'll get solid stuff there. If it's solid as steel, then hey, I'm not strong enough to bend steel yet.
Well, I'm bad because most of my tools end up being hammers at some point.
Yeah. Even my wrenches and all, they all turn into hammers.
Somebody had told me that one of the electricians that was out there where I work at, and I was trying to close a valve or something. And I just ended up turning the wrench around. I was like, this will work, and I just started hitting it. And he was like, hey, that's not a hammer. And I was like, it's an oil-filled hammer, actually.
Yeah, it's an adjustable hammer.
It's an adjustable hammer, yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's it's hard to do. Back to the whole buying stuff. It's hard to do American made only stuff because
It's
it's
very
either
hard.
super expensive or they just don't manufacture it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's stuff that's just not manufactured here. There's no way around it.
No, there isn't. Especially, I mean, I don't know what started it. I don't know when it all turned.
Like these cameras, there's no such thing as an American made camera.
Oh, that's true.
There's
That's true.
not.
And all this electronics and stuff. You got a iPad.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's not. Yeah. Now the company has an office in California, but these things aren't made in California.
No, they're not.
Unfortunately, it was some 9-year-old that put it together. Probably,
That's the sad part. Yeah, that is.
you
the sad
know,
part.
it is sad to even think
And
about that.
what's-
'Cause I'm like, oh, man.
What's crazy is how expensive these things are, but that never translates back to the people that are making it.
No, and it never will.
That's so sad.
That's
It
why,
never will.
yeah, something has to change, man.
Have-
What changes? Who knows?
Have you ever seen a lithium mine?
Yes.
Have you ever seen, like, so these batteries that are in all our phones and everything are made out of lithium. So they mine this stuff. The lithium mines are the conditions, the people that work them. I mean, when you see it, you're just like, it's sad. It's sad. It's like, man.
And where's the lithium mine?
I know some of the biggest ones that are in production. There's some in China. Africa has a bunch of them. Those are the ones you feel like the conditions are really terrible.
Yeah,
There's
there's
some in Mexico too.
Yeah. That most of those, like they're cobalt mines out in Africa.
Oh, those are sad too.
Yeah.
But see, cobalt is part of it's in the
part of that,
battery.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a big old hole. And you see some of these pictures where, like, there's this mother out there, because this is the way they make their money.
Yeah.
So they're mining this stuff. They're putting it in bags and stuff like that. All this while she's doing it, and she has a baby strapped to her back. And I'm like,
And they're usually covered in like dust that's probably dangerous to have on you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know.
It's like they say not to touch whatever if the battery opens. And,
yeah,
but these people are actually touching.
they're
they're
touching it, they're
touching it.
breathing it, they're exposed
They're
to
breathing
it all
it,
the
yeah.
time.
But that's the only way they can make their money.
I know, and it's
eat
so
and feed their
sad, though.
family.
But at the same time, it's like, if this could just transfer over
Yeah.
to these people, and to the economy, it's like, look, maybe, fine, all right, maybe there's no other way for you to make money but besides getting, into these lithium mines, right? But when you can provide the proper PPE, the breathing equipment, the clothes and stuff like that, then they get the longevity. I think if you want to see it as a corporate structure, okay, if you can keep them alive longer, they can collect more lithium.
Yeah.
Take care of your people.
Take care of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's what we agree on, like stuff like that. That these people that own these factories or these companies, they need to take care of the people.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
let's say if it was here, would people work in those
No.
mines? And so you got people willing to work in those mines, so they need to take care of the people there.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that's how our phones operate or whatever, and then our phones go up in price because then we get
Yeah.
taxed
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, because you're right. People here wouldn't work for that. They want a livable wage. They demand a livable wage.
Yeah, and then of course our bills will go up. Or our
Everything
product
goes
will go
up.
up.
Product goes up because they have to transfer that somewhere. That cost has to get
Yes.
sent somewhere.
The problem is, man, I think with a lot of these big companies, the soul gets lost because that's not one individual.
Yeah.
They don't ever have to go out there and see the mines.
Yeah.
They're a big
Right.
conglomerate. They sit in a corporate office,
Yep.
and they're not watching these people work. What they're looking at is the bottom dollar. I was like, how can we turn
Oh, yeah, they're looking at
this
a graph.
quarter? Yeah, how can we make this quarter, this little graph go a little bit higher and a little bit higher?
And are they owned by people there, or are they owned by people that live here?
Yeah,
That's the other
So,
thing. Yeah.
like if you live here and are American, why aren't you taking care of the people there that are making you a
I
billionaire?
think it's gotten lost in the fact that you could buy shares in a company. Because like when they say they don't meet their quota. Hey, they fire the guy, the CEO that's in charge, and they put somebody else. Somebody who's going to do just a little bit extra, who's going to cut that one little corner that they need.
Then you have things where there's like, you have a company that's owned by another company that's owned by another company, like say BlackRock or Vanguard or something like that. These are massive corporations that own just about everything. They own a piece of just about everything.
Yep.
BlackRock's portfolio is $10 trillion. Could you imagine that? $10 trillion. They manage $10 trillion of assets.
And we were talking about that before we jumped on the
Yeah.
podcast today. It's like, man, can you imagine he had $1 trillion?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
That's insane, man.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about I mean, people really think about it. Like, I would love to have $1 trillion. Yeah, could I ever go broke? You know, and then we discussed it. How long is 1 trillion seconds? A trillion seconds is 31,000 years.
Yeah.
31,000 years. I don't
insane.
think. Yeah,
And then what is 1 billion seconds?
1 billion seconds is 31
31
years.
years.
Yeah,
The difference is so massive.
yeah.
isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
And to think, you know, they're talking about Elon Musk. You know, if Tesla stock kept going up the way it was going, you know, he could have been a trillionaire. And I'm like, Dad, make that compute. How does one man that owns I see a lot of Teslas, but I don't see them, you know, everywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
And that's what I was going to ask. Okay, so here now I'm in San Angelo. In California, up and down California, you got the charging stations everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of Teslas. There's a lot of, and it's not just Tesla. Then they have Chevrolet came with their own EV cars,
Yeah.
etc. Right? But here, I barely see a Tesla here. I barely see because where's the charging stations? There's no charging stations over here.
Right.
I think
So,
around
H-E-B.
town, HEB has some. Most of the car dealerships have them, but it's not like you're right. It's not like you can go to a gas station and
Yeah.
there's a bank of them on the side of the
Right.
gas
Yeah.
station. Yeah, it's not
and,
like that.
and can you imagine if you left here? It's far distance from here to Big Springs or here to Eden or whatever. You'd
the
be
next,
stuck.
yeah,
Yeah, depending on where you're at.
no, that would suck.
Yeah, like
Then you got some,
one.
Then you got some guy pulling up in a truck and it's got a diesel generator in the back to charge your car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look at that.
Oh my God.
Something funny is when me and my wife were in Austin, we were downtown eating at a restaurant. It was PF Chang's, and we were sitting in a window booth where we could see the street, you know, and the cars going by. Well, we kept seeing these white cars driving by, like a SUV, and it had all these cameras. My first thought was Google car, but we was like, no, that's just too many of them. It was like every few seconds another one would drive by, and then my wife was like, wait a second, because one of them got stuck at the light on the corner. She was like, there's nobody driving that car. And I looked back and I was like, there is nobody driving that car. And then I was
It's
like,
Skynet.
no. So when we
get us.
were in Las Vegas, they had these that looked like little cubes. They were driverless Ubers. Well, that's what these are. They're like Waze cars or what? I don't know exactly what the
Waymos.
Waymos. They were Waymos. So I asked our waitress, I was like, is that a driverless Uber? And she was like, the Waymos? She was like, yeah. She was like, and they're crazy. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, those things, they'll honk at you. Like, how do you like how do you have an she was like, how do you have an attitude? You know, like you're a robot. She was like, even when there's crowds crossing the street, you know, that thing that's counting down. Well, sometimes there's a straggler that can't make it all the way across in time. It'll start honking at them, like hurry up and get across
That's
the
so
street.
funny. I like
Like,
that.
man, those things are kind of ruthless,
Well,
you
think
know.
of it as like the Jetsons are coming alive. Now
Oh,
we just
yeah.
need that individual flying car.
Flying.
Because we already have robots cooking for you, you know, if you think about it. You know, because they have now where the robots come, like in California,
to serve.
serve you, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so,
There's a place like that in Austin too.
yeah, see, like they have that in California. That's everywhere now. The robot comes and brings your food and everything. It's like, okay, but you know, you already have like
Smart houses. And
smart
stuff.
houses.
Oh, yeah.
Then was it the air fryer? Like, and we already had that, but the escalator or the walking.
The walking escalator.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Like at the airports. and all
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
We already have that, and you already have the skylines that take you places and stuff. So
Yeah.
now we just need that little individual car to go in.
You fly
The
you
one in
in.
Las Vegas, I thought was so pointless because I'm like, it's only like 100 feet long.
at the hotel in Las Vegas.
No, at the airport.
Oh, at the
Those little.
Oh, those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm like, they're right in the middle, and I'm like, I'm sitting there watching my wife as I'm walking. I'm like,
Need a break. Okay.
we're literally like toe to toe, and I'm like, what was that? She's like, I get a break, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ride this thing
He's
all the
gonna
way
ride
down.
it over there. I don't have to walk it. So if you're going into the Bellagio, no, not the Bellagio, the Venetian, they have them there too at the Venetian as you're going
Okay.
up. Yeah, because there's a lot of stairs going up to
Oh,
to get to
yeah.
that entrance at the Venetian. I don't mind taking them there.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I don't. Yeah, I just the
me
one at the
either.
airport, and I'm like, what? what are we doing? Or you see some of the guys that'll they'll get on that walking escalator
And they'll walk more.
and they'll walk. And I'm like,
That actually, I've done that, and it's actually faster. to
oh,
do
well,
it.
yeah, 'cause
Oh,
you're
yeah.
walking on the moving track.
I
But I'm
love
like,
those.
Till the escalator stops,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh dang.
Till it stops.
I was like,
and then you
you
fall
defeated the
forward.
purpose.
I'm like,
I remember like me and my mom got on one, and like it just stopped on us. I was like, no.
Well, luckily they just turned into stairs.
Yep. I was just
You're
like,
not
I know.
stuck there.
I was going down. I wasn't going up, so that's good.
So on the Tesla thing, I didn't know this. I should have known this, but I guess I just don't have enough experience with Teslas. So my soon-to-be son-in-law has a Tesla, and my daughter was telling me he's got like the middle version of it. So like there's different levels to it,
Yes.
right?
there's
So like if he wants, like his can do it, like the more of the self-driving mode, but he doesn't want to pay for that. It's a subscription. So like his,
Oh, wow.
yeah, his does like the whole lane assist and
Damn
like
you, Elon.
it does a few other like little deals. But if you want to do the full on
Where it comes around and picks you
driver,
up.
like yeah, it could actually drive itself. Now, yeah, you have to put your hands on it every so often
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's mostly driving. You have to pay a subscription, a monthly subscription for that. I didn't know that.
Damn you, Elon.
well, that's how he gets you.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can have the car, but then again, the battery costs
Yeah.
a lot of money. It might save you on gas, but it's not gonna save. That's why I love the gas prices here.
Oh, they're
Oh, I
always
bet.
right. Yeah.
I bet.
I think the way to go is like the hybrid.
The hybrids.
Yeah, the hybrids
I think
are
the
nice.
hybrid is really the way to go, especially the ones because the hybrid charges the battery. So it can run on the battery for so long, and then it'll jump back over to the motor, and and the motor's charging the battery and running, and then it goes back and forth. I think those are the best ones. Now I have heard Toyota has come up with a whole different deal where it doesn't need gas, it doesn't need battery. I don't know exactly what it's running on.
Runs off water.
Is it water?
I was going to
Nissan has
say, is
another
it
one.
water?
Runs off water.
That's wild.
That is
I'm
crazy.
like, I'm waiting for that to come out.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
But
yeah.
What kind of water?
And not San Angelo water.
We can't
You're-
drink it.
I think
You're
it'll
gonna have
conk
to
out
put
real
what is
quick.
that CLR, that calcium, lime, and rust.
Oh yeah,
That's what
It's gonna be all
CLR in
it'll be
your
all
car.
clogged up.
Break up all
Damn.
that
The hardness.
the
Yeah.
lime that builds up. Ugh.
Wow.
Dang.
But it
That
is
would
gonna
the
be
issue.
cool though. I can't wait. I mean, the future's great.
Can't wait.
You know.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. I was hoping to have jetpacks by now.
Where's
Where's my jetpack?
Like the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I know.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool. I was like,
The Boba
that's
Fett.
what I'm saying. It's almost there. We just, the little individual car you get in, like George Jetson, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I don't know. We'll run into each other outside.
See,
But
that would be the next thing is the safety of it. Like,
The
Oh, yeah.
routing of it.
people already can't drive.
I know. You see Star Wars and you see like, whenever they're all the traffic and stuff, or like the Fifth Element,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know the Fifth Element. That's a crazy one.
Yeah. We sit there and get a car, and I'm like, hey, can you get in and clean it up? Cleaning's extra.
Back to
Man.
Tifa.
That's so cool though. I saw a couple of those clips, and I'm like, man, that is so cool.
Yeah,
Like I'll be honest, I was a little nervous. I'm like, what am I supposed to talk to this? What am I supposed to say? I don't even know what to say because
Aw, thank you.
it's so cool though. You don't get to meet people like you every day.
Aw,
So I go out and I see the same fools every day, and I'm like, which is great. I got a story to tell them tomorrow.
Don't be calling your co-host.
Hey,
I can get away with it. But still, it's just like. So, are you exclusively in San Angelo, or are you still in California?
Well, I have a house in California, so working on selling it. Once I do, then I'll look. Either I'll be here or where in Texas, and then because I can commute anywhere. So
Yeah.
I've been looking, so we'll see.
Yeah.
The houses here are different, so I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. No, I got you.
We'll see.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Because it's the whole you get to go anywhere, you can be anywhere.
Oh yeah.
That is so cool.
Because I work from home, so because me being a music rep, so I can work at home. So that I still do. And then when I travel, then I'm always traveling with the artists and
Yeah.
whatever. And then with the acting, I could just fly or drive over, and then I do the Comic-Con. So next week, when this airs, I will be in Mexico. I'll be in Mexico City doing
Oh, wow.
JediCon, which
That's
is all
cool.
Star Wars. So I'm
Yeah.
excited about that. I'll be with the actors from Andor, the original Star Wars, Roger Christensen. He was the producer director. He also is the inventor of the lightsaber.
Oh,
He will
okay.
be there.
nice.
What?
So
Okay.
I have a couple of stars I will be with.
So like Diego Luna and stuff. Gonna be there?
Yes. So I'm excited. They said he might be the surprise guest. So
I would think so. It's
see.
also Mexico City,
Yes.
and you know,
So I'm
I bet he
waiting for
will.
that. Right now, like on the new show, I'm like the biggest deal right now. So I'm excited about that. And then
You're gonna be in San Diego.
I'll be in San Diego right after I
I
fly
saw
here
your
and I go.
post. Now
Yes.
and I love the Peanuts. I
Oh,
love
is that
Snoopy and Charlie
cute?
Brown.
I reposted that because I couldn't announce it yet. So it's my little teaser. So by the time this airs, it'll be announced that yes, I will be in San Diego. So I can say it. I'll be in San Diego. I'll be with DJ Lance Rock from Yo Gabba Gabba. We will be signing together, and we have a couple of celebrities will be together in a booth. I'm also on a panel. The panel is Star Wars Trivial, so I will be on that panel doing the trivia game. So I'm excited. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get to see all my brands.
Yeah.
So I'm a brand ambassador for Funko, Loungefly, a couple of people, Bandai. So I get like stuff, Entertainment Earth. I get stuff.
Heck yeah.
that's
I'm
really
All the
cool.
perks.
Yeah, I get all my
Yeah, man.
perks.
Yes.
So I get to
I miss
team up
perks.
with them. So I'm excited about that. And then I'll be wearing, of course, that's all Star Wars is heroes and villains. So they just sent me when I went to Dubai. They sent me the suitcase that's out. That's really cool. So I'll be having my suitcase, and yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to do San Diego. And then I come back, and what am I doing next? I'm gonna do San Antonio. I'm gonna do Military Hero Con with on Lackland Air Force Base and Fort Sam. So I get to see the troops. And then I do Bakersfield Collector Con. So I'll be in Bakersfield doing Bakersfield Collector Con with Frank Todaro. He is Transformer, Starscream. He's also he's Mugman from Cuphead Show. So
Oh, yeah.
it'll be a Cuphead Mugman reunion.
Love that.
And some anime actors. So I'll be with them. And then where am I going? Washington. I already announced that. Washington, I will be once upon a con in Washington, D.C. And then what else am I doing? Lake Tahoe.
Oh,
So I have
Wow.
a
that's
couple
nice.
things.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
I mean,
yeah,
that's
you're
a
all over the
lot.
place.
You're going to cross the country a couple of
Yes.
times. Yeah.
And then back in San Angelo, the Clarion for September. I have nothing but that in September. So there will be a convention that hopefully you guys will be at. I will be doing that.
That'll be cool.
Yep.
That'll be cool.
There
I
you
can't
go.
wait.
I'll come back.
Yeah,
and
yeah, I can't wait, man.
Crossroads
Yeah, I
Comic
can
I
come
Con.
know,
back.
you're
Yep.
excited. I'm excited for you.
I know.
I'll come back. Maybe you guys could do a live broadcast or something.
Absolutely.
Like that. Talk about that.
We've been talking about that. We've been asked a few times. I think was it when the first Crossroads one was at the mall,
Yeah.
Yes.
but we weren't ready to do it yet. We
Oh.
were just started. We were like maybe 2 months in. We were still
Yeah,
trying to.
we were fresh.
Yeah.
That's okay. We should do that because I can set that up. We could do that, and that way you can interview me and whoever else is there.
Yeah.
There's a couple of anime actors who will be there, so yeah, that way you can interview them.
That would be
live
fun.
Heck
on the
yeah.
cast. Yeah,
Yeah,
When is this one?
that's in
September.
September.
In September.
Yeah,
It's something to plan on.
we'll make it happen, Captain.
Make it happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
because that's good for you guys. So
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, no, I'm kind of with this coming to the Jesus moment here this past couple of days, and I'm just like, you know what, man, I kind of wanted, I want to put myself out there a little bit more, I want to,
you should.
yeah,
I could be a surprise guest host.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yay.
for sure.
absolutely. That sounds like
Yeah.
fun.
And I'll be doing, and then I'll be back in Dubai in November. I was told, so I'm excited about that. If no
Fun.
war is happening.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Hopefully
Recall
nothing-
that.
Yeah,
Hey guys,
definitely.
stay out of Dubai, man.
Yeah, so,
It's too
stay
nice of
away.
a place.
I have to come down here to get it from you. So there you go.
If y'all made it this far, there's a little incentive for everybody. So
Yeah, there you go.
definitely be sure to like and subscribe. Keep following us. Same for her stuff as well. Like and subscribe, and just show us that y'all did that, and we'll know that y'all at least made it this far because that's the only way you even know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And if you don't, my feelings are going to be hurt. and you're not gonna like my feelings hurt.
Yeah,
You're not gonna like it.
he gets hangry.
I get hangry. I get very hangry. I get very
Hey, it's a
disappointed.
shot at
But hey,
some
guys,
cool stuff.
yeah, man. So be sure to tune in if you're made it this far. We got some stuff to give out to you guys. We're gonna have a first, second, and third place. Just to reiterate, and we'll throw some extra details out there to see how you win your prize.
That's right. So thank y'all for listening.
What it do?
What did do?
Stay away from the Middle East, please.
Yeah.
I want to go back.
Yeah, I just got to resolve this, man. Come
Yes,
on, we're
come-
grown.
yeah,
we're
come
grown
on.
adults now.
Leave Dubai alone.
How is the like? I've never been over there. How is the water, like the beach area? Is it like
It's so beautiful.
like tropical or?
Yeah, okay, so everybody talks about Hawaii, and Hawaii is very beautiful. But can you imagine the sand is white? You see blue, you see light blue, green, you see the water, you see the fishes. It's so pretty there. It's so
Yeah.
So what you see on TV is real. It's beautiful. The buildings are beautiful. So think of Las Vegas, but beautiful. So and I'm not saying anything bad about it.
No, but it's more clean.
Yes, clean.
Yeah,
It looks,
yeah.
So like Vegas in the daytime is like, but Dubai in the daytime is like
It looks more refined.
beautiful. You know,
Yeah.
there's no homeless, and they take care of their people. They were telling me like, they're in Bahrain, and I've been in Saudi Arabia. If there's somebody that bad, they'll get them a place and take care of them and get them back on their feet. And I'm like, oh my God, that's
Wow.
They
so
look
So-
out for their people.
yes.
This is Dubai. So you're telling me
Yes.
it looks like that?
Yes.
No
it
kidding.
really looks like, if you see my Instagram, you'll see all the photos.
That's a beautiful
It
place.
does look like that.
Wow.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Because I
you see
went
that?
to, we just talked about it. I went to the tallest building.
The Burj Khalifa.
Yes. And it took 60 seconds to go up, or less than 60 seconds to go up. You don't even feel it, because I was thinking, oh my God, that'll be so cool to see the outside, but it's in the middle. So once you get there, it's gorgeous. Like what? Because like when you're driving around, you don't see where you see on TV, where you see like the camels and everything. Like, but you'll see the buildings, and then you'll see all the water, and so that's where like the sand dunes and everything. So when I go back, they're gonna take, because we didn't have enough time, they're gonna take me to the sand dunes and see where they consider farm. I'll get to see the camels and all that. I'm so
Oh.
excited.
That is exciting.
The hawks, because they do. We're in the Middle East. They're known for the birds. They do the hawk races or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Hawk race as well.
You know, because
That's like fancy, bro. That's
I
Yeah.
know.
you know, you don't get horse races.
Yeah.
You know.
they're like they get the hawks or the,
Actually, they do horse races. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
your Arabian horses,
Yes.
which are some of the most expensive horses in
Yes.
the world.
very
Yeah,
expensive.
but it's like
Yeah.
hawk.
Hawk
Yeah.
races,
Hawk
that's
races.
that's something different. Yeah.
Okay, so
But these are like the kings and the rich.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They own them. You know, like
Yeah.
okay, I get to go to royalty. and
That's
see
pretty
all that.
awesome.
I'm excited.
Very fun.
I want to go to royalty.
I'm really excited for you. I'm like,
Thank
this
you.
is so
I know,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
I want to get cut on that royal family. I'm pregnant. It's yours.
Maybe I'll have to call in and say I'm live in Dubai.
Yeah.
There you
Yes.
go.
Oh, we can do like
Yeah.
a Skype thing, right?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I did Bahrain, and oh my God, because after the thing, so we got to go to one of the king's houses, and we pulled up in the black SUVs, and I mean, I was with the Mason, who's from Stranger Things. I was with the big stars, and when we pull up, you know, they made us take a COVID test. You do all that, so you can't take your phones. So they take your phones, just like if I was on set, they take your phones. So that I don't know, like that's normal. We didn't care. So we go to, and then they pull you in the gates into the one of the king's houses, and it was cool. It's like a John Wayne Western kind of a house, mansion, not house, mansion, and then you go in, and he has like a game cave, and it's got a full bar. That say let's eat, because I gain weight because you eat everywhere. They want to feed you every
Yeah.
minute. So you go in, and then first you eat, and they had a full buffet. They have every chef you can think of. You have full buffet, or if you don't like anything, you can order from the menu. And if you don't like what's on the menu, they will make it for you. And we're like, oh no, it's okay, because
Yeah.
it was like huge pieces of chicken, huge, filet mignon, you name it. And we're like, everything It's fine. What you
everything's
just
just
made.
fine.
The way you describe it reminds me of like if you see like a medieval type of movie and you see like the
Yeah,
king's
like-
table with the big old feast.
I was like, okay, no, we're fine with what you have. Every dessert you can think of, they made for us. And then, so if, like I said, if you didn't, they had a full menu
Wow.
they can make for you. And then afterwards, we went into the video game room. So they had all these games, so you didn't have to put coins in. So all these big arcade games, and then several pool tables. You know, everything gaming you can do. A full bar. The bar was huge, and you can have any drink you want.
Like
They
a
make
giant
it for
man
you.
cave.
So yeah, so it's like
That
so
sounds
cool,
That
you
is
know.
like, I don't even know how to like fathom that. You know what I mean?
And it sucks because you couldn't take pictures, but it's like so everything's in my memory.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, okay. And then after that, we went to, well, actually before that, we went to the King's Box. We went to, they're big in UFC. So we went to sit in the King's Box, and it was beautiful. We got to watch the whole fight right there.
Wow.
King's
Dang.
Box.
Abraham's like, oh my god.
You know, it was
Take me with you.
amazing.
He wants to be in the
I
King's
swear,
Box.
I was like, and you got treated, okay, you hungry? And they always want to feed you. So, you know, you can eat. And then they gave us, so in the Middle East, they give you the Arabic coffee, which will keep you awake. So, and they're little, like shot glasses.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, that's cool. So it's like tea, but it's actually considered, they call it coffee. And we're like, oh, okay. And then you taste it. It's just like tasting tea. And we're like, oh, this, and it does wake you up. And then we're like, okay, can we have some more? And then we're like, okay. So Nick, who you guys met,
Yeah.
he's like, can I have another glass? This is good, you know? So he drinks another one and then he goes, can we have another one? And he goes, sir, this will keep you awake for a couple of days. You can
Oh wow.
you can ask Nick, he'll tell you, sir, you can't have that much. And he's like, but this is like water. And he's like, no, sir, you can't have no more because if you do, it'll keep you awake forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Later on, he's like, oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
It's
like it's been a week.
But it's like tea, like a natural tea. you
Yeah.
know? And we're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah.
But of course, we stayed up all night because we actually had to go from there to the king's house, etc. And then the next morning, they wanted us up at 10 o'clock, and we went on a private yacht to a private island. So in
Dang.
the day, it's up, and it's only like up to here feet, so you can walk in the water. So like you see in movies, it's true. So by 4 o'clock, you have to get back on the yacht, because then the water goes over it.
Okay.
Okay.
So in the
Oh.
morning, it's
It's a
a
high
little
tide,
island.
low tide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
So it's really pretty, and it's really clean water. It's gorgeous. So it's outside of the city, Bahrain. You have to drive the yacht to go see
Yeah.
it, but you get to see how pretty Bahrain is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Could you imagine that? We need you up at 10 o'clock so we can feed you and take you on a tour.
Yes.
Yeah, no problem,
On our
boss.
yacht.
Matter of fact, I'll be there at 7. How about that?
I'll do you one better.
You're going to give me coffee, food, and show me around? Yeah, no,
Oh
I'm getting up.
God. And the hotel, like, it's like, so I get up early, and I was like, because I want to see everything. I get excited.
Right.
And the hotel, you had everything you can think of. Nespresso. You had, for coffee, it was Nespresso, so it wasn't anything cheap. Nespresso. And then you had every fresh, so you see tropical islands. Yeah, you get every fresh drink, juice. So, and then you don't like what they have in the crafts, they'll make it for you. So if you want a certain grapefruit juice, they'll make it for you.
Wow.
Or whatever. Or a protein drink, they'll make it for you. But you had fresh fruit. You had all these pastries, all eggs, bacon, you name it. And I was like, oh my God, it was amazing
That
breakfast
sounds
at the
amazing.
hotel.
Yeah, no
Seriously.
kidding,
So it
man.
wasn't like the Holiday Inn.
I was like, man, I wouldn't ever want to leave
Clario.
at that
I'm like, do I go downstairs for the waffles?
No Texas shaped waffle.
That's funny. I was like,
That is funny.
We got a
That's
great
awesome.
continental breakfast.
Yeah.
Powdered eggs and a waffle.
Yeah, that's what we get over here in America.
Yeah. And this over sugared syrup that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
But over there,
that's
they'll make your
crazy.
omelet, fresh eggs. They have all the chefs ready. Make your bacon, ham, you name it, whatever. You want a steak, you get a steak in the morning. So it's like, it was nice.
And these are probably like, 3-star to 5-star chefs that are there cooking
Oh,
for
yeah.
everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Like nothing
yeah.
but the best.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
There's
it's
they
like-
serve royalty.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
it's like, it was nice.
What do they call them? Michelin star. That's what it is. Michelin
There you
star.
go.
I don't know. I went to the 7-star hotel, and we were talking about it in the world. I didn't even know that existed. With
was news to me.
Jamaica, right? Jamaica, the Burj, Jamaica, whatever. It's right there off the island of Dubai. And it's beautiful. So what you see in movies is true.
That's so cool.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to make a trip over there.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
What it do in
We got to become
Dubai?
stars.
Yes, I recommend that. If you get scared of media and everything, don't be scared. Go to the Middle East. Middle East, they treat you well and they're very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you one thing: the media does scare the shit crap out of
Yeah.
people.
And it's not
Yeah, well, they
true.
try to.
Yeah,
They definitely
And
try
I'm like,
to.
"Ugh, man, I really want to go, but gosh, I don't want to. Then it's just a horrible misconception you
Yes.
have over the
Yes.
places.
And they're the nicest people. And when you go there, it was funny because when I went there, I was like, actually both, because like over there, it's like all the countries over that way, they're working there. So like you get the Indian people because Africa's just right there. You get UK people because so when they go to school, like the Bahrainians and all of them, they go to UK. They'll go to London. They go to
Yeah.
for colleges and stuff. And that's why they're all so smart. And then the Filipinos, like they come from the Philippines to do the medical stuff. So they're the ones that are the nurses and stuff, the doctors, etc.
Oh, wow.
They do their residency. So you see a lot of Asians, not just Filipinos, a lot of Asians there. They're there. And then, like I said, in the Middle Easterns and then you see the corporate people there. So everybody's really nice there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? So it's
Well, they
like,
can be, man. They don't have a worry in the world where they're
Yeah.
going to eat tomorrow.
I know, like
I know I do.
I know why we do. But,
Man.
Was there anything that you couldn't say or do over there? That
like okay, so like well, like even here, like you have to stay away from politics and different things. Like
Yeah.
even me, I have to stay. Well, like you know what happened to Cara Dune, you know, 'cause, like I have to be careful. I can't do any of that, like on social media or anything. So like you just have to be careful. Like you want to anyways because you're in a different country.
Yeah, you want to respect yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
so you definitely want to. Like, I'm going to Mexico in the next week, and you know, you gotta be careful what you just say, and you normally have to anyways. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Just follow local etiquette, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
you want to, and people who go, you should. Like, otherwise, don't go.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, respect.
You're gonna
someone
ruin it
else's-
for everybody else too.
Yeah,
You know?
like-
Yeah.
You know,
Like I was in Mexico one time and I was in the touristy place and they started with I'm American. I'm like, oh bro, we're in Mexico.
Yeah.
Calm down.
unnecessary.
You know, you just have to sit there and be like, dude, calm down. You're gonna ruin it for everybody.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I have, blah blah blah. I was like, look, you're not. I don't know what part of America you're from, but
Yes.
with your attitude, it's not in a big city. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
somewhere in some podunk town, somewhere south, and I was like, chill out, bro. You're gonna ruin it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna-
unnecessary.
People don't get it though.
No. They think they're entitled to some stuff, and you know what, man, you're not.
You're not, because when when they can announce me in Mexico, they're so excited to meet me, and and I'm Star Wars, and of
Yeah.
course I'm so excited to meet them. And then like when I went to the Middle East, I was excited, and London, like I get to travel everywhere, and in Canada, it's like
Yeah.
you have to respect their country.
Oh, absolutely.
Is there any place that you haven't gone yet that you would like to go?
I want to go to Australia. I want to go everywhere. Australia.
Yeah, man, everywhere you can, right?
I want to go everywhere. I want to go to China because I'm Chinese. So I want to go to China. I want to go to Hong Kong. I want to go to the Philippines, which I'm supposed to go next year in January. I'm going to a military base. I'm excited for a Comic-Con. I'm
Okay.
going to Japan. So I'm going to Mississauga. I'm going there. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, Singapore, you name it. I want to go everywhere.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
even Africa, like the actor. So when I did Saudi Arabia, I did a JediCon, or JediCon. When I did that, I met both the voice actor of One Piece, which is John Gramillion. You know him. And then Mihawk, the live action guy, I met him, and he's actually in Africa.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, he's American. Well, I guess you would say American, but he lives in Africa.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's where I guess they film it not too far from Africa, but that's where he is. So they got to finally meet each other. So it
That's
was
cool.
That
That's
is
really
cool.
cool.
So I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, John was really cool. He was really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so I was like, you know, it's cool that they got to meet each other, and it's like two different worlds, you know. And he's not, and the live action guy, he's not. Steven is not. He's American, you know, and he's not African, but he lives in Africa. So it was really cool.
Oh,
and he
man.
says Africa is beautiful. It's
I hear it
in
is.
media. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. I got one of my customers. He's like, "You ought to come to Johannesburg with me," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know how much you pay me. You know how much you pay me because it ain't enough to go to Johannesburg." I was like, I would love to go, but you know,
Uh-huh.
but he's like, "Yeah, just make it there, man, and I'll bring you on. You know, take you to Botswana and take you to Tanzania. You know, because he's got some land leased up out there."
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, you have any idea how much it costs to get there?" Yeah,
Exactly.
good luck. I
That's
got a family
but that's
here.
nothing for him though. Like,
No, it's a drop in the bucket for him. But to me, I'm
that's-
like,
like we're regular people.
yeah,
Yeah, because look, I'm blessed because doing the Comic Cons, they pay for everything. And
That is
can you imagine
man,
what
that's
the
awesome.
ticket was for just to go to Dubai?
How long was the
the
flight?
oh no,
flight? Was 20 hours. So
Sheesh.
that's not even half of the story because I had to fly San Angelo to Dallas. Love you, Dallas, but your airport, oh my
Oh,
god.
I'm with you on that. I'm not a
like-
fan of DFW.
I was like, you serious? And then, so we not only, okay, so we fly there. So we couldn't leave until nighttime to go. So San Angelo, the first flight out is early in the morning, 6 a.m. I didn't fly out to Dubai from there until 11 p.m. So I had to stay in the airport that long.
Oh.
wow. See, there's a direct flight from Dallas to Dubai.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, I had to go to Doha then to Dubai, but
Yeah.
yes. And I'm just like, you're kidding me.
There's also a direct flight from JFK to Dubai because me and my wife actually accidentally got into the wrong line, and we were just kind of like, I don't think this is going to Austin.
You're like, but can we go?
Hey man, I would. I was like, if they let me on the plane, we're going to Dubai.
and even their flights are awesome. Emirates is the one that goes direct, and also the other one that I went on, and they feed you everything, so everything's not extra. Like,
Yeah.
unfortunately, when you fly in America, everything's
Everything's extra.
there's
Yeah.
your little meal or your little food
Yeah.
or whatever. But man, they're feeding you every hour,
yeah.
and it's so snack break.
I've seen some of those tours of the United Emirates airplanes. Oh my god.
It's nice,
Those are
nicer
nice, huh?
bathroom.
Yeah, I'm like, yes, they got showers.
And they treat you good.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
even you're in not low life, but regular ones we could afford.
Yeah.
You are in the regular seat. You're treated just the same, and
Yeah.
a nice pillow, everything.
That's
You get a
crazy.
little package that has, you know, the thing and the mask for you to sleep. You get a toothbrush, toothpaste, you name it.
Yeah,
Like
it was-
socks. I'm
It was
like,
like one of them
Wow.
has like beds, right? You can rent out your own little bed.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen those movies, right, where they get out of their chair and they walk to the back, and then they're walking up to a bartender, and they're like, "Can I get a such and such?" And I'm like, "Oh my, this is the movies, so over exaggerated." It's not
That's
over
real.
That's real. And I'm like, "Yo, where do you fit everybody? How big is this plane?"
I know. 'Cause they have like the 2-story. Well, unfortunately, I never rode in one, but they have the 2-story one
Yeah.
where they have it on top. And I was like,
That's
so
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah.
I hope someday, but
Yeah, no kidding.
Till then. But yeah, the airports, I mean, the airplanes are nice. But coming back, oh my God. Yeah, so imagine going to Dallas and then you get stuck. We got stuck. So we fly in early in the morning, but then every flight got canceled. It was during the rainstorms and stuff.
Oh,
Because this was just like 4 weeks ago. All the rainstorms, everything. So everything gets canceled. I'm like, there's no rain out there. What the heck? To San Angelo. You're kidding me. And so we ended up, everybody was mad because people live here, you know, a little town. So they were mad because we took the little plane to get over here. And I'm like, how can this be? And we're watching on the app that our flight comes in at 3 a.m., finally comes in at 3 a.m. And then, but of course, they probably didn't have a flight crew. So we didn't leave.
You got to wait on that.
Oh my God, we didn't leave until like 8 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we had to sleep at the airport. And we're like,
You get that rude awakening of coming home in a Bentley, but then take the flight from Dallas to San Angelo in a Honda Civic.
No, a Hyundai.
Honda Elantra.
Spud.
Oh, man. Ooh, we're so backwards here.
Oh, my God. And then, you know, we don't get drinks or anything because it's a short flight. We're like, what are you on this plane?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, can I get some peanuts? We don't have peanuts on this plane.
Yeah, we don't have none of that.
Yeah. I mean, have you heard why they don't have peanuts anymore?
No.
Allergies.
Which is so.
But it seems like the people that are allergic should know, like, not to eat the peanuts,
not
right?
to.
Yeah, but it's contact. It's anything.
Oh, even just touching.
Yeah,
it?
just
Oh,
touching.
wow.
Like even when they open the bag, I didn't know that. That's why they stopped serving
didn't know
peanuts
that
in
either.
planes.
And we're not saying anything bad, but I kind of miss the peanuts.
Oh,
please.
absolutely.
Southwest, you were known for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sick of these pretzels.
It's like pretzels, chips, the Biscoff cookies.
Biscoff
Those are
cookies.
good. Those
The
Biscoff
Biscoff
cookies.
cookies are good.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the pretzels, like, really?
Yeah. When it gets me, I was like, I just paid you $600 for this flight. I can't get a Coke for free.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
said, you can't give me one of those little, because they're tiny. They're tiny little Cokes. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
they
Spirit. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, don't get me started.
Spirit's the worst.
Oh my
They'll charge
god.
you for all that.
I always tell them, I don't care if it's a morning flight. I'll take a Jack and Coke, please.
yeah.
Like,
I need something to get me through
I
all
paid
this.
for this. Okay, I will
Right.
take it. You know?
exactly.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know we went.
No, you're good. You're
That's
good.
what we do here.
We do
Yeah.
this all the time.
Like
This is a
6
norm.
hour.
Yeah.
This is a norm.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a norm. We just like to get comfortable. But again, I really want to say thank you very much for coming in.
Oh, you're welcome.
You kind of opened my eyes. I'm like,
Yeah.
you really opened my eyes to a lot of things. I know probably a lot of stuff you talk. It's normal for you. To me, it's like, what am I doing?
What am I doing?
What am I doing
I'm
here?
gonna do that.
We'll have to do a part 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let me know how your trips go.
Yeah, we went sidetrack. We were supposed to be talking about me being on the show and everything.
Oh, it's
We
okay.
sidetracked.
Yeah,
We'll do another one. We'll definitely do another
yeah.
one.
We'll call the other one. I don't know. We'll make something.
We'll come up
Like
with
your
something. Yeah.
travels.
Yes. We can do
Leilani's
that.
travels.
Yes. Yes.
No, absolutely. Thank you very much. Do you have any plugs?
Well, like I said, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, everything. It's just my name, Leilani, LEILANISHIU. And if you're local, definitely go to Downtown Toys in San Angelo. It's 101 Paint Rock Road. Would love to see you. I am there. And let's see, what do I have? My game is coming out. We just got announced Nintendo. It should be coming out end of the year. It's on Steam right now, previews. So if you want to check it out, it's Catatonic, Fred the Dead production. I'm Katrina the cat. So like I said, think of Felix the cat, but a female version. So you guys can check that out. Shows and stuff, working on it, but I can't talk about it. Watch me on, you still can watch me on Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett. I'm Jawa on the show. I'm screen credited. I'm the first one to be screen credited as Jawa. And then I'm the first one with the name. I'm Tika the Jawa on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Amazing.
That's so awesome.
Amazing.
Super
Yes.
awesome.
That is super awesome. Guys, thank you again. Remember, make sure go check her out and all the things she's doing and all the great stuff, horrors we're going to hear when she gets back.
Yes.
I know.
So, hey guys, thank you very much. We'll catch you on the next one. What it do?
We did.